Scott from Everything Board Games, and today we're going to take a look at the solo player game, Hostage Negotiator. I backed this on Kickstarter. I know some of you that are familiar with the older game knows that it comes in a much smaller box, but that's part of what we're going to look at today. This is not only a sequel, but it also can be played standalone. But any of the parts can be integrated from the first one or the second game. But it's Hostage Negotiator, designed by A.J. Porfirio. I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, sir. It takes 15 to 30 minutes, and let's go down to the table and take a look. And Hostage Negotiator is published by Van Ryder Games. Okay, gang, here we are at the table with Hostage Negotiator Crime Wave, and the first thing I want to direct you towards is, as we're opening the box, is there's a reason that this box is this big. The box is this big because it not only holds your previous Hostage Negotiator, but all of the new stuff as well. So I got my, open this stuff up. There's the old, and the player boards. Our player board is much different in the Crime Wave game. As you can see, this is the old player board here, and this is the new player board. Yeah, it looks fantastic. No longer have to have my glasses on when I read this. But all part of the Kickstarter was the meeples are like deluxeified. There's for all of the abductors, hostage takers. There's meeples. This gives you a good look at the different ones. Let's see. They all should correspond to hostage takers gotten. Sorry if I'm off camera a little. Then you have, of course, your female and male hostages. There are new dice. Lots of goodness in this box, folks. Lots of goodness. Set these aside and let's take a look at some of the cards that you get. Now, first of all, there are some old guys and some new guys. Here's a new hostage taker and his major demands. This is Barrett Mullins and some of his major demands. The cards are beautifully done, very well crafted, they're good quality. We have Renisha Sharp. These are out of different hostage. And then you have the old ones. They even have dividers for the old ones. There's Arcane. I'm sure many of you guys who played the original Hostage Negotiator are very familiar with this individual. But then I have abductor packs, 1, 2, 3. I purchased 6, 7, and 8 with this. There's a lot of content I don't have. They even give you some cards if you want to arrange things a little differently. You have some cards you can write on. There are new pivotal events. There are new terror cards. There are new conversation cards. Basically, what you do is you choose a hostage taker that you'd like to pit yourself up against, and through dice rolls and card draws, and you use your conversation points to buy cards, and you spend them to do some different actions. Terror events happened, pivotal events happen, and basically you have to rescue the hostages. Over half of them have to live. and you have to kill. You can kill the abductor. You're basically you are in the shoes of a negotiator. And there's several different, and not every one of them's a bad guy. From the original set, there's somebody who took hostages in a hospital that his son has a problem, and he just wants the doctors to fix him, and he doesn't have the insurance, so he can't go about it through conventional means. So that's what happens there. But all in all, I really like the new game. I like the new box. I like the way it holds everything. You can take and stick everything in here. There's a place for everything. I don't know if I've made this clear in my videos, but I am a big fan of companies that make room for everything in their box, and there's a place for it in the box. It's not like you open it up. And I mean, you could put the entire original Hostage Negotiator box inside the Hostage Negotiator Crime Wave box. And you can use that for portability. That's one of the things they use it for. Everything fits in here. The instructions, everything, the old books, I have plenty of room for if they put out some new stuff. This is if you're a solo gamer, and sometimes I am, because sometimes the wife has to work the next day, and everybody has to go to school the next day, and I'm off the next day, and here I am. So at night I'll sit down and play some Hostage Negotiator or solo a couple other games, but it's a great game if you're a solo gamer. As far as I know, there is no two-player variant to this. It's just solo. But I am a big fan of solo games. I have several. I got the Lord of the Rings LCG, and I have Arkham Horror LCG. And basically, if you like that type of game, I think this is more of the same. If you like Hostage Negotiator, this is more of the same. Some better elements. If you got the Kickstarter, you got the upgraded meeples, and everything looks really great. So if that's the kind of thing you like, I would suggest you go out and get it as soon as it hits retail. I'm not sure it hit retail yet. I think they're still fulfilling Kickstarters, but when it hits retail, I would go get it. And basically, this is a lot of fun if you got nobody else to play with at the moment. So on that note, this is Scott from Everything Board Games. I hope you enjoyed this little review of Hostage Negotiator Crime Wave. Go out and get you a copy as soon as it's available, and thanks for coming.